For 4 long, tense days, we've reached a historic moment in this election. We can now project the winner of the presidential race. CNN projects Joseph R. Biden Jr. is elected the 46th president of the United States, winning.
All right, I'm Ashani Parker, and I'm a senior in psychology and liberal arts. The past election has brought up a lot of issues for me because there's been a lot of conversations that are now being brought to the forefront that I've always thought are important. But my caution with this election is to not feel complacent that anything is going to be resolved. I want this to definitely be a moment where people are able to talk together, because there was so much hatred and vitriol in the past 4 years where people were not able to discuss things, and I feel like we might be moving in a direction where people can discuss these issues and resolve them, but not feel torn apart or polarized by the issues in the same way they were.
My name is Shay Cooper. I'm a 4th year nursing major, psych comm double minor. I think initially my response to the election was shock. I know for a while there people were not expecting Joe Biden to win, and then after I got over the initial shock, I was kind of relieved. I've been spending the last 4 years kind of afraid to speak out about my political beliefs, and you know, in the age of Trumpism, I was kind of terrified to see what the next 4 years could bring if he won again. So I'm very relieved now.
My name is Max Vaughn. I'm a senior and a communications major, and I was really happy at the outcome of the election. I felt like a lot of my brothers and sisters were ecstatic as well. I know when I told my fiance the news, she was ecstatic, and just seeing peace come back and seeing all the joy that came back in the world was something that really made me happy as well.
My name is Davion Washington Jr., and I'm a senior sociology major here at the University of Lynchburg. My thoughts about the election. As a sociologist or a scholar in sociology, I love to immerse myself in the work of W.E.B. Du Bois, and one of the biggest things that he said is that people of color or African Americans use the ballot in sheer self-defense. I think that it's great that we got, one, a lot of feelings, thoughts and feelings were exposed throughout these past 4 years, and I think it's great that we see an end of one form of constant oppression, but I don't feel the need to celebrate continued oppression that is simply veiled in kind of this thought of goodwill and integrity and kindness and things like that, because it's still there, it's still underlying. I saw a lot of people that said we're getting rid of this person rather than we're getting this person in. It's solely self-defense, and I just hope that we can continue to hold our representatives' feet to the fire so that they truly represent us and truly help everyone advance, especially those who are at a disadvantage. That's what equity is all about. I think the greatest contradiction is seeing two old white men battle it out in a political election on stolen lands of indigenous people. So, you know, there's much work to be done, and I think that people are at a place of privilege when they can't see those underlying things that need to be done. I know this comes out as a relief to many, but some people still live their lives in fear, and we still have so much work to do.